enjoy amides, okay, we have of course, we've got the preparation reactions and we've got the reactions themselves, okay? So here, and we have the preparation reactions, and then we have the reactions of amides, okay? So we can say preparation reactions, and then we have reactions of amides, the reactions that amides themselves do. Now let's see, the preparations, we talked about them already in the last 2 videos where we were talking about, or the last 3, whatever, where we were talking about esters and about carboxylic acids, where we talked about a certain thing called ammonolysis. So in preparation reactions, amides are only made by one way, which is ammonolysis. Ammonolysis is the way to make amides. Using what? Using esters and carboxylic acids. So we can start with an ester. Okay, we can start with the carboxylic acid. So we can put 1 carboxylic acid. We can put, for carboxylic acid, you put whatever carboxylic acid you want to put. Okay, remember, we like to do it like this. We put the OH here, then we put a double bond O. Here's a carboxylic acid. How many carbons does it have? 1, 2, 3. So this is propanoic acid. Then if it is to meet ammonia, okay, if it is to meet ammonia, sometimes they put it on top of the arrow like this and just say you meet ammonia and you heat. Okay, what do you get if you do that? Well, straight away, we know that ammonolysis is going to take place, okay? Carboxylic acid and ammonia. The moment I see ammonia, it's ammonolysis. If I see ammonia on a carboxylic acid or ammonia on an ester, it's going to make an amide. And remember what it attacks. What does it attack? It removes this guy. It leaves the double bond. So because an amide should have a double bond and then the NH. So what should you do? So it's going to just become like this. Okay, it's just going to have, this is your double bond, but now this is an NH2. Plus, remember we had 3, we remove 1, we join it the OH, it becomes an H2O. Okay? Oh my goodness, this is beautiful. And this is going to be your amide. Then for the second one, if you have an ester now, let's say you now have an ester, whatever it is, okay? For our ester, like this, and then maybe it just comes down, goes up like that, okay? Here's your ester. Now, if I come and you put, again, you can also say just plus NH3, then put an arrow if you want to say heat or whatever. But for an ester, you can leave it like that, or you can put heat, it's up to you. So now what happens is, same thing, okay? This whole thing should go. The only thing that remains is this double bond, okay? And so we break it here. Just like for the double bond, we broke it here. The double bond should remain. So we'll end up having, this is a double bond O, but this is now an NH2. Then this H that remains goes and joins this part, and you end up having something like this, OH, okay? And that is what you end up having. And this is ammonolysis. So simple. So here we have ammonolysis. This one was of an ester. Okay. So these are the preparation reactions of amides, and you are done. If you can do these 2, then you can prepare an amide. Now we have to go on and do now the reactions themselves of amides. We've done the preparations. Now for reactions themselves, amides just do 2 reactions, which is going to be the same reactions which we saw as the last 2 reactions in est, acid hydrolysis and base hydrolysis. So we saw this when we're doing esters as well. Acid hydrolysis. Remember, hydro is when you break using water. And if it's acid, it's in the presence of an acid. So we're going to do the same thing. So it's going to be for my your amide, you have whatever amide that you're going to have. Oh, let's do it in the next video. Okay, let's do it in a separate video. Goodbye for now.